Hi. So I'm going to walk you through the course and how we're going to learn things this summer. So we're going to do some things via video, we're going to do some things via discussion forums, we're going to have problem sets, we're going to have exams, everything's going to be online, everything's going to be through Sakai, with the exception of the textbook, which has its own website, and I'll walk you through that as well. So you are kind of guinea pigs this summer. This is my first time teaching an online class, and for a lot of you, it's your first time taking an online class. That's okay. We're going to learn together, and hopefully it will be a good experience for all of us. So the textbook is called The Economy from Core Economics. It's free, and its website is just www.core-econ.org. There will be a link on Sakai, and I have another video that walks you through the textbook. It's a little bit interactive. It has videos, it has graphs that you can click through. You'll notice that there are a couple of different sections. One is called Einstein sections. That's just a little bit of straightforward math. We will do those, but we won't be doing the Leibniz supplements, which are calculus-based, so no calculus in this class. We'll have one problem set per week. It's going to be pretty long because it's going to cover 2 to 3 chapters. It's due on Friday, so you need to get started right away. Take your time and do them carefully. So for your grades are going to be problem sets, one midterm exam, one final exam, and class participation. I'll walk through these, but make sure you do your problem sets. That's 35% of your grade. That's the biggest piece. And those are going to be good practice problems for the exams because they'll be the same type of problems. So class participation, how are you going to participate in class? Well, this is going to be through the forum section on Sakai. So each week I'm going to post 2 to 3 questions. So they're going to be on the chapters. So the first week there will be one on chapter 1, one on chapter 2, and then one on chapter 6, which are our first 3 chapters. And you have to participate in each question. So either answer my question directly, or you can respond to one of your classmates' answers. So I want everybody to be answering questions, make sure everybody's involved. There's also going to be a forum for asking me questions for anything that you don't understand that week. So if you have a question about something that's either unclear from the textbook or from my video, just go ahead and ask, and I'll answer the questions either with a post of my own, or I'll record a video and answer your question that way. So everything is going to be done through lessons on Sakai. So if you go to the Sakai site, hopefully you're there now, you'll see that there are 5 weekly lessons over here on the left. So there's week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5 with the chapters that we're going to cover, or at least that I expect to cover. Each week is going to have everything that you need for that week. So you can just go to that lesson and work your way through it. It will have videos to watch, some from me, some from the textbook. It will have links to the discussion forums. It will have links to the problem sets, and when there are exams for the midterm and for the final, it will have links to those as well. So if you go through that every time, you should be fine in terms of getting everything done. For the discussion forums, you can also go directly to them on the link to the left, or you can go through each week's lesson. And you'll see there's going to be one link for questions for me. And so if anything's unclear, just ask me a question there, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And one for the discussion questions that I will post and you can answer. So make sure you're contributing to those because that's 20% of your grade in class participation. The problem sets. So there'll be problem sets each week that are due on Friday. You can go to them directly through the link on the left on Sakai, or you can go through each week's lesson. There will be a link directly to them. They will be open all week, so you can start them, answer the questions, say for the first chapter that you read, go read the second chapter, come back, answer them for the second chapter, etc. but they will be due by midnight on Friday Eastern Daylight Time. So if you are somewhere around the world, just make sure that you're keeping an eye on Eastern Time. If you run into any problems that first week, just let me know and we can figure something out. So there's going to be a bunch of different types of questions. They're all baked into Sakai, so there are going to be some multiple choice questions, including some questions where it's not just A, it could be A and C, and you have to select both of them. There's going to be some matching questions, some numerical problems where you have to do some calculations and solve, for instance, for growth rates or unemployment rates or inflation, and some fill-in-the-blank questions. So they're graded through Sakai, and I can look and change them if there's any problems, but hopefully it will work smoothly. They are going to be pretty long because they will cover 2 to 3 chapters each week, so make sure you leave yourself enough time. Don't start them at 10 p.m. on Friday and expect to be able to finish them on time. So that's all for this lecture. Make sure you get started reading the textbook and watching the videos on each chapter, and let me know if you have any questions. All right, bye.